Hey, this is Mark with Painted Thumb Vids, and this is another episode of the video log of ReaperCon 2018. This is the evening of Friday. Most of the classes are over for today, and both Jay and I have taken several classes. They've been really good. The instructors are outstanding. And in general, as far as ReaperCon, I have been really impressed. This is a really cool convention. There's a ton of people here, a ton of fantastic painters, both professional and amateur. And we've had a chance to talk to a lot of them. It's been a really good trip so far. We've like I said, we've taken some classes, chatted some people up, and I've actually decided that I would put an entry into the Masters painting competition. I don't expect to get anything. I know how good my stuff looks compared to other people here, the competition here. So I'm kind of glad if I just get an honorable mention, or at least, heck, I'd be happy with a participation trophy, to be honest. Participation ribbon at best. But the classes have been excellent. I really have been learning a lot. The first class I took was character design with Christine Van Patten, and it was a very dense class. We really did take there really was a lot of information presented there. Basically a Academy Arts class done in 1 hour and 45 minutes. So there was we talked about everything from color theory to silhouetting to certain techniques that are used in animation. It was really good. The only thing bad was that we'd spent so much time getting information from the instructor. We didn't have much time to do anything practical. We weren't able to actually draw anything or actually paint any miniatures or anything like that. It was pure information absorption. It was full on information. Which was good. We did, for that class, we did get a free Sophie miniature, which was the Sophie Librarian from 2015. But it's cool. It's the Sophie character sort of in a yoga pose or floating in air with a book. And there's a lamp and a pile of books next door, and it's just sort of, it's just kind of a neat figure. I'll paint it someday, and maybe I'll present it on a video in the future. The next class I took was level up layering with Michelle Farnsworth. That was also another class where we didn't get to actually do anything in 3D. We didn't actually get to paint anything, but we did do some 2D work. The reason being is layering can be explained pretty well in a 2D environment rather than having to actually paint a figure with it. And so she gave us some exercises and instructions on how to blend paints and layer, and here's my results. We did some, like I said, it's a little bit like a coloring book, but we wanted to spread out the colors so that we could create a 3D effect with just paint and just choosing the right colors. That was an excellent class. So that was pretty cool. Later this afternoon, I took another class called Combined Arms, and that was specifically about taking one of the miniatures and converting it, basically, cutting off the hands and the weapons that were intentionally made with the miniature and replacing it with something unique, putting on different weapons. And so I've got those miniatures here. I can show you real quick. This was the original miniature. But basically, it looks like a ninja type guy with two of these crazy scythe type weapons. And so with some pinning, with some copper wire, green stuff, and some new armaments, we were able to create a totally different character. You know, from the original, and this is the modified character here. As you can see, we've got added on, you know, the axe in one hand, added a shield to the other one, green stuff added to make, you know, to fill in certain places. Also, he had they added a sword sheath, even though this particular character doesn't have a sword, but. You know, it was fun. That was a useful class for me. I know there's a lot of figures that I own that don't have the weapons that I'd like to use in my particular games, and so I'm going to use this technique in the future. So that was a really good class. I haven't registered for any other classes for the rest of the weekend. I think I'll probably pick up a few more, just because of I have the opportunity. I know one of the things you need to know about ReaperCon is you pay your admission, but to take the classes are usually a separate fee. Some of the classes are free, but most of them require some fee, somewhere between $15 and $25. So something to know if you intend to come to ReaperCon in the future. But the classes are excellent. At least the 3 that I've been in so far have been outstanding. The instructors are very knowledgeable and very prepared, and just high quality. You know, this is an awesome convention. I recommend it for anybody who likes painting. So anyway, that's all I have for this particular episode, and we'll talk to you again later. Thanks. Bye.